We just got some big updates about the upcoming Insta360 X6, especially about the price. And if you are hoping to upgrade on a budget, you might want to watch this video, since there are reportedly massive increases to the price listings. So we've already taken a deeper look at the camera in my previous videos. I'll leave one here if you're interested in the specs, but to give you a recap, the main difference is the outer design. The frame is much smaller and lighter, while having an upgraded battery and larger sensors that can now record in 8K at 50 frames per second. These weren't the only leaks that surfaced. Thanks to WinFuture, we also have an insight on the prices and the potential release date. According to these reports, the base version of the Insta360 X6 is expected to start at a little under 700 euros. If you want the more complete Essentials pack, that is going to bump the price up to roughly 800 euros. To put that into perspective, the Insta360 X5 launched at 589 euros for the base camera. For that price, you got the bare bones package, the camera itself, a battery, standard lens guards, and a charging cable. Meanwhile, the X5 Essentials bundle was priced at 700 euros. That bundle included a 114cm invisible selfie stick, a utility fast charging case, a second battery, a lens cap, and a carry case. With the new X6 pricing, things are changing drastically. You are now going to pay roughly the same price as the old X5 Essentials bundle just to get the basic X6 camera kit. If you want the new X6 Essentials pack, you are looking at a 100 euro increase over the previous generation. So, what are you actually paying for with this price hike? And is it worth it compared to the competition? As we've already seen, apart from the design changes that bring a much more compact and light design that distributes weight better when mounted, under the hood, it's a lot more powerful. It features two 1/1.1-inch 42-megapixel sensors, enabling 8K recording at 50 frames per second. It also has support for 10-bit, Dolby Vision and iLog, and an upgraded battery that pushes recording times up to 230 minutes. It captures 120 megapixels, 360 photos, and it can also record in 5K at 60 in single lens mode. This one last feature should maybe be our only focus to evaluate the price, since the X6 can clearly be an all-rounder camera that literally does everything. From being your 360 tool to recording as a regular action camera, and moreover, it isn't even that heavy and bulky like the X5. Comparing it to the GoPro Max 2, for example, it has a far more expensive entry point. While it's undoubted that the Insta360 X6 easily wins on raw paper specs and capabilities, the Max 2 is going to be nearly 200 euros cheaper. Then we have the DJI Osmo 360. DJI is taking a direct shot at Insta360 with a very similar compact form factor. On paper, it's much closer to the X5 compared to the GoPro. It can record at the same resolutions and frame rates. It doesn't have interchangeable lenses, but it can be found at even 370 euros, nearly a 300 euro difference. In my opinion, despite the great capabilities, the X6 is really overpriced compared to the competition. But to actually judge if it's worth buying, we'll have to wait for the more detailed specs that will come out in the next few weeks. The expected release date is September 2026, according to the FCC filings, so make sure you're subscribed to not miss any new update.